Imagine you woke up and saw lava on your floor. Don't try to swim or you'll become a ghost rider. Wait, but what's happening? A lava monster outside your house? Well, nothing like that, but all volcanoes are erupting at once. How would this apocalypse look like? How will it affect Earth? And how can you survive? This is Colossal Mind, and here's what would happen if all volcanoes erupted at once. There are 1,500 active volcanoes and an unknown number of underwater volcanoes on Earth, and at any given moment at least 10 volcanoes are erupting on Earth. But what would happen if all volcanoes erupted at once? First of all, volcanoes would churn out rocks, gas, and clouds of ash, damaging the nearby areas, while violent volcanoes would shoot out hot rocks at about 700 kmph, and plumes of ash would cover the Earth's atmosphere into a thick blanket of ash, blocking the sunlight to reach the surface. No sunlight means no photosynthesis. All plants will start to die, and animal feeding them would also die. The entire world would be plunged into darkness. So how would we escape? Are you going to fly in your plane? That's a bad choice, as the hot clouds of ash at about 1000 degrees Celsius would melt car and plane engines. All flights would be cancelled because of the low clarity. Underwater earthquakes would make oceans acidic, and simultaneously all marine life would be destroyed. Food chain would be badly damaged. Because no sunlight would reach Earth, the planet will cool down to ice age, while after a long time CO2 emitted during eruptions would significantly warm up the planet. So how to survive this apocalypse? Follow these steps, you might save yourself from this disaster. Cover your mouth and nose. Volcanic ash can irritate your respiratory system, and toxic gas can literally cause you instant death. Avoid areas downwind and river valleys downstream of the volcano. One of the best way is to go in underground bunkers with a sufficient supply of food and water, and come out only when the atmosphere is clear. If you're caught indoors, close all windows and doors, put machinery inside a barn, and bring animals inside and remain inside until you hear that it's safe to come out. A precious tip suggested you look for areas where you can take shelter, but note that ash is heavy, especially when wet, and if there is heavy ash fall, the roof of the structure can collapse with you inside of it. Be cautious about taking shelter in heavy ash falls. Anyway, this will be a very long process. Of course, this is very unlikely to happen, as there is no evidence of all volcanoes erupting at once in the past 4 billion years in the history of Earth. But what will happen if all volcanoes stopped erupting? Well, that's the topic for another video.